don't know the power of the dark side. Join us. Welcome, guys, to another exciting episode of Roughneck Adventures. 2 streams in one day. What do you think about that? What's going on? And how is everything going in the world? We got here props to build. As you can see, the helmet is right here. Right here. Right there. Oh, yes. She's been through battle and dirtied up, and we are back to working on stuff. Trying to get stuff done. You see me do one, but this is the second time around today. We got 3 people watching. Why is this being funny like that? There we go. That buddy here, he's seen better days. He's about to get a giant hole in his head. That's right. We're gonna put a hole in his head. One watching now. Not many people want to watch Star Wars stuff, I guess. Any case, this is what we're working on. And we're streaming it. And if you all want to join me, you can. Feel free to comment in the chat, check out what's going on, what we're working on, what we're doing. Have some coffee. Coffee. And, yeah. So you see this big old helmet here? Pretty good, huh? We're doing a pike. And here is the top of the pike. Has to come through his head. Like you saw in Mandalorian Season 1. Season 1 of Mandalorian was really, really, really cool. The other day you saw me work on some amulets, and I wonder if I can show you one. The amulets are in this box. Yeah, I think I could show you one. This one seems to be dry enough. So, that is, we did this yesterday. Except for I painted it off screen, but neither here or there. They're nice and shiny, like Beskar. Can you all hear me okay? Is my my sound being good today? Because yesterday it was atrocious. No matter what I did, we're trying something new. We're using the phone as a microphone. So that is what we're doing. Chat is very quiet today. coffee. This. Of course, we need the foam head. To place this correctly, we're going to need to put the foam head inside to this and up through. This right here is his head that goes inside the helmet. This goes over it. This has to be stained with blood, and that I'm probably not gonna, that's a really messy process. So I'm not sure I'm doing that on camera. Just staining this red and tethering it like the other one. Let me move these medallions back over to here. You can see the foam head here. And the bag that goes over the head. Because I didn't have any other things kicking around. That's the only thing I had kicking around. That's what we're going to use it for, because this is building on a budget. And these things already cost enough to do. So, as you can see, this is a steel pipe. Steel. And inside the head, there's a hole that sits right under here. And that's how that goes together. We'll set the pipe over here. And we might have to raise up the, or push back, maybe push back a little bit to get the full effect. Gotta move some stuff around like that. And we got this nice little helmet here. I showed you on video how I aged this up and dirtied it up, made it look worn, beat up. Now we're gonna take it a lot further, because now we gotta put a giant hole in Mr. Dude's head. And a giant hole in Mr. Foamhead. And that's what we're going to be working on. Camaro Boy, definitely seems like the mic through the phone is clearer. Awesome, man. Appreciate it. Zoom out on the click. It's set to automatic. I'll have to go into settings and probably change that. But for this, maybe we should stay zoomed out. Let me see what I could do about that. It just keeps, it's rotating through different angles automatically. We're going to move the head, and we're going to put this head here. Boom. A little head. Everybody likes a little head, right? I like a little head. Camaro Boy, do you want me to, like, stop the auto? Or just let it do what it's doing? Because it's just being a cameraman, and it's just changing its focal point. That's all it's doing. Now, we're going to have to put a hole roughly through the center line. Here's the center line. In the middle of the center line. Like that. We're going to do something like that. I think. Which means we got to get some brain matter all over us. Oh yeah, gets kind of dirty in here. Which means I need to find my bigger drill bit. Because the drill bit I used yesterday is just way too small. This is not going to cut it. Nope, nope, not going to do it. Alright, zoom it all the way out. Alright, my boy Alden says, little boy there says zoom it all the way out. Alright, let me make some adjustments here. Not to audio mixer. Close that. I think it's in here. Make it static. That. Maybe. Go here. Nope. Oh, nope. Nope. Stop doing that. Nope. We're playing around here. Trying to adjust the auto off. Got the assist. I can put the autopilot to slow. Let's see how that works. I don't know if I can shut it off from here because I'm inside of. Let's see. I'm gonna try this live follow. That means it should follow me. Why is it doing that? Oh, come here. The auto just ends up too close. Got you. We are working on it. Guys, stay tuned. We are learning new technology and don't know why this is doing that. Frustrating. Technology is frustrating. Why is it sound wide? No, stay wide. Close that. Close into here. Settings. No, not in there. Image control. No, not in there. No, that's audio mixer. We don't want to mess with sound. We got that fixed. How's that? Is it switching still? Did I fix it? I think I did it. I think we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Alright, for you who are just joining me, we are messing with this Star Wars stuff. There we go. Mr. Helmet. Mr. Helmet, Mr. Helmet. And we're putting a head on a spike, like in Mandalorian Season 1, Episode 1 or 2. I'm not sure which one it showed up in. It's been a while. And this is the beginning process. Now, this has to go through his head, sticking out through the helmet, pierced through him, his head on a pike. Camaro boy, yeah, seems good. Awesome. I'm glad we got that figured out. I got it off of that. It's better when I control it, I think, because then I can be like, okay, we're gonna zoom in while I'm looking down at this. Alright, so now I gotta find a drill bit. Which I put everything away. And guys, when you put stuff away, it's not good. You gotta remember where you put it. That's not a drill bit. We're looking for a drill bit. That's not a drill bit. That's not a drill bit. That's not a drill bit. Oh boy. Where did they? Not in there. Not in there. Not in there. So, not in there. Shit. Damn. Okay, that was a wild goose chase. I just checked every drawer I had, and I don't know what I did with the drill bit. So we're gonna have to do this the hard way without the drill bit, I think. Let me aha! I know where they are. I know where they are. Drill bits. We're just checking the mold over there too. Yeah, I'm still messing around with these. I got very little left of the material, so I'm just gonna be using it up, making as many of these as I can. Yeah, seems good. Black Stripe Pro. Are you familiar with Doctor Who at all? Or strictly Star Wars? Oh, my brother, I know a little bit about the Doctor. Yes, I do. Yes, Doctor Who. I'm not as steeped in the lore. I watched a couple of the newer Doctor Who's. I didn't watch all the series, um, but I did do it. And Doctor Who was I liked it. I mean, from what I saw, but then I I couldn't like I had so many other shows that were more important to me at the time, and I think I was when that started. I was in college. But the original Doctor Who from the '60s, I vaguely remember that Doctor, and because my dad watched it, and I was a little tiny tyke then, and I can remember a little bit about Doctor Who. Not a lot. Like I know he has that ship that looks like a telephone booth, and the robots becoming the D. I can't remember their names. Um, they go terminate, terminate, terminate. Those robots I'm familiar with, but I mean I can do Doctor Who stuff. If you're asking, I do commission work for anybody who's willing to pay my prices. But you see, I work hard on all my stuff, and the Star Wars stuff is near and dear to my heart because it was me and my dad didn't have a lot in common, but Star Wars was something we can come together on and watch and enjoy together. So that's why it's so dear to me. Uh, and this Star Wars stuff is for a Star Wars gig uh, in May. Yeah, the Daleks. Yeah, yeah, Black Stripe. Yeah, the Daleks. Yes, I remember. Yeah, the Daleks. And then I know he had the key thing. Um, I know some. Why you? I know you betrayed the Doctor. So, is there a specific reason you asked me about Doctor Who? What's the May gig? The May gig is me, the Mandalorians. The order of the Mythosaur, which is my Mandalorian group, which is also Jeffrey's Mandalorian group. And you've seen us all together. You've run across us a couple times. Yeah, the sonic screwdriver. Um, the 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 gig is on the May the 4th, or around the May the 4th, and it's at a tattoo place that does a Star Wars Day. Um, and it's in Massachusetts, and we basically we got commissioned to dress up for the day and interact in our characters with the public. That is the Star Wars gig I have there. And then yes, I do know there's a new movie coming out. If people are wondering, I am well aware that May 22nd is the new movie. I also well aware that May 22nd is my birthday. So you know dang well that the Mandalorians, my group, we're gonna go and probably enforce to see that. But even if they don't go, I know that me and probably Jeffrey will go. I mean, or I know I'm going regardless. Maybe not that opening day, but I'm definitely going to see it. Uh, wear a mask? Black Stripe. Wear a mask? I don't know. I can get that information for you. Jeffrey pretty much lines up the gigs. I pretty much am the prop builder and I build all the stuff. So, and this is well overdue. This project here is well overdue. I mean, I've been Been working on. I did one pike already, and it's over in the corner. I can show it to you, kind of. Um, let's see. That's the one pike I did already. Let's get this out of the way. It's still in the way. Why is that in the way? Get, man, I need my shop. I need to have good weather. Having things down here is everything's cluttered because I have to run the thing and have workspace, and it's hard. Um, Black Stripe, that would be great to capture to video. Fair enough. Come here, boy, buddy. Move the drill you put in front of the camera. I just did. I just did. Um, the drill is moved. Cheers. This is coffee. Yeah, I'll get that information for you. I forget what the tattoo parlor is. It's a small tattoo parlor, but they do really good work. And they had like last year we did the same gig, and it was really really good. And it was like we're there for like 4 or 5 hours. Um, this year we are bringing loads of props. As you can see, I built the pike, and I'm building another one right now. And we we literally are doubling up our game. To my knowledge, though, the Mandalorians, my group, is not going to show up at any of the fairs. To my knowledge, roughly, that's about center. Roughly center. Doesn't have to be exact. So there's a center line going this way, and all I did was take a take a rough estimate, eyeballed it from the nose up the forehead to get the center where I'm gonna drill out some brains here. Gonna drill his brains. Oh yeah, we got to do that. Um, that will be the first step is putting this hole through here, because then I can put this down into here, and then we'll mark out or sort of mark out maybe. Well, I could drill. You know, it might be better off just drilling through the helmet and into the foam. That might be the better way to do this. That's Black Stripe. You say, well, that's the shame, but you're glad you captured it when it last happened. Um, it's more of the fact that it's awful hard to run the throne, um, and do the gig at the same time. Last, you know, we tried it during Fall Fair, and I had people to set up to be at the throne, and they fell through. Like my sister got sick, and then I had a no call no show. The person that no call no showed won't be coming back, because I had to shut down on the busiest day of fair, and that made me look bad. But I was already obligated to the Mandalorians, and it also like hurt me financially quite a bit. So I can't take that risk. So, and Jeffrey has to is in the same boat. He has to run, KLG unit and suit up as Mando, but he has people that he can put into place for him. But me, it's a little harder. You have to be able to really know how to work the throne to make it work. You love the Mandalorian armor? Yeah, so do I. So do I. I go as a heavy, which kind of fits my build, but at the same time, it's a lot of pieces of armor. And it gets hot. It gets hot. A lot, really hot. You know, it definitely. I gotta move this. Move this out of the way. I think we're gonna drill down through the helmet into the brain matter of this guy. I think that's the way I did the last one. I think that's the best scenario. We're gonna see brain matter coming up everywhere. Gotta find where his eyeballs are. This is a small head. A very small head. Small head. I guess a small head's better than no head at all, huh? Because everyone wants a little head. But having no head, that's not fun. Alright, once again, we do have this center line to go by. Right here. Nice and painted up and dirtied up. And then I'm going to pick roughly the center of the helmet. It doesn't have to be exact, but I'm going to pick probably a spot like that. And then I'm going to drill a hole in his head. He will have a big fat hole in his head. Black Stripe, you look forward to seeing it in person this year. That's what she said, Black Stripe said. Yeah, brother, I'll get you that information. You're on my Facebook, so I literally just message me to make sure that I can get that information on the event, because I have a tendency to forget things nowadays. So I've been so... You would think, with me not working a full-time job no more, that I would have plenty of time to do everything. But it seems like I'm just trying to jam out as much as I can, as early as I can, because I know later on I am not going to have any money to do any of this. So, this is where I want the hole, I think. The hole right there. Boom! Ooh, got a hole in my head right there. So, I think. And that way it comes out kind of on an angle, maybe slightly there. Somewhere in there. I don't need to mark it. Not a big deal. Let's hope my battery don't die, because the charger is not down here. Got the drill going on. I follow you, no extra effort needed. Blackstrap, I'll materialize near you in the coming year. I am certain. You can come and see the throne and stuff, because that is happening at Robin Hood. And I don't have anybody lined up to sub out for me, so, like, literally, Robin Hood is Lone Wolf. Arroo! And then Fall Fair, I have help lined up. Robin Hood was kind of an unexpected for me to even do it. I wasn't going to do it, but fate has dictated, I can't pass it up. As far as the Mandalorian stuff goes, we'll see. You know, I know we like doing it, but I also know this stupid thing. I gotta get a top view. I also know that with what transpired last year and me losing something like that. How's that look? Like right there? Yeah. How's it look from the front? Yeah, like right there. Boom. Like that, no measuring necessary. Guys, I'm gonna give him a lobotomy. Ooh, I have to stand up for this. Oh. Need more power, Captain. This little drill don't like it. Right. Well, I have it marked. Don't worry, we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. We just got to... I wonder. Obviously, I'm going to have to make it bigger than this drill. But this is the biggest drill bit I have down here. And I'm not going out in the shop because it's freezing. I'm not going looking for a bigger drill bit. I have bigger drill bits. But we're going to do this, and then we're going to take the Dremel, and we're going to cut away his brain pan. There we go. It's going to be a slow go, because this does not want to tighten up. Cheap, Ryobi, underpowered bullcrap. Just need more power, Captain! Captain, the dilithium crystals, they just won't take it! Aha! We got a hole. And that's all I needed. I'll show you. Ha! See? Hole. Then... there's a hole there, Captain. What we got saying? How many people are watching my craziness? So now, there's a strap inside here that I need to move. So the strap. The strap. Just need to undo it. It's in my way. I might cut it off if it annoys me, but right now we're just going to undo it. Now I have my hole. I can see the camera through the little hole. Hey, you guys want to see the bobblehead before I tear this up? Bobblehead. Whoa, did something freeze? It froze? Guys, did the stream freeze? Ha! Joker, what's going on? Hey guys, what's up? He's drilling holes in that head. Ha! Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Uh, oh, what happened there? Looked like the stream froze for a minute, but only on my end, I think. So got a hole. Woohoo! All right, so now I need a cutting wheel because we got the Dremel. This, guys, is not the way you should do it. You should literally... Don't act like I don't know any better. I've been building stuff a long time. I should really start from this hole and keep stepping up to the proper hole. And properly hole that. But that's not what we're going to do. Because that means I have to go outside to the shop, which is freezing cold, and freezing rain, and ickiness, and find all the steps in the drills. We're not doing that because I don't like the cold, and I'm not doing it. So I'm going to do this a different way. Got to get me my cutting wheel. Ha! Right here. Look at that. We got a cutting wheel. And besides, you don't want a perfect hole anyhow. Think about it. Come on, you bitch. Get out of there. Think about it. We'll just set the sanding thing over there. We do not want a perfectly round hole. If this object was piercing through your skull, don't you think that it wouldn't be a perfectly round hole? It would be all jagged and folded out. And so when you're prop building, you got to remember that remember the way something is coming through. So if this is coming up through here, my neck, my head's off my head, so we're going through here and out this top of my head, it's going to be forcing all that brain matter in plate to protrude upward. And it would not be a perfectly circular cut. So that's where the doctor comes in. That one was for you, Black Stripe, the doctor. Joker, what's going on, man? I did say hi. Hey, Joker, I thought into my own head. How's drilling? No. Joker, I would not go there. So we are cutting away and making props, Joker. You know The Mandalorian. Do you remember in season 1, episode 1 or 2, when there was a brief moment when the Mandalorian walks by and you see stormtroopers' heads on spikes? Well, a pike. That's what this is. Made one already. We're working on the second one because it has to get done. And like I've said last night, I am been concentrating on getting things done that need to get done to fund more adventures. And I'm drinking coffee. Joker, I thought you may had a headache. Picks. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. And then you said pikes. Yes. Yeah, there were pikes, and that's what we're building. I literally have a steel pole right here. Right here, buddy. Can you see it? If you didn't know, Joker, I am the vice president of a Mandalorian cosplay group. So we have a gig in May, and these need to get done for that gig. I'm also the guy that builds all the props for the group. That gas line. That's steel. That's steel, brother. I bought that when I had a job. I did the other one. Here, I'll show you. I showed once, I'll show again. Can I find it? There. See the other one? That one has an eyeball. You can see through a cracked lens and everything. That one's really in depth. I did the other one. Put this over here. Before I left for my trip. Before I left for my trip. So. 1-inch gasoline? I'm not. It might be. I don't know. I got it at Home Depot. I just wanted a metal pipe. Because PVC tubing, nah. I wanted metal. And it has a metal footing on the bottom I did that I spike into the ground with stakes so it stands up. So if it gets windy and stuff, it won't shift. Did not look PCV or PEX. Dude, I went into Home Depot and I was looking for a metal pipe, and that's what I found. It is. You are right. It is. It's 3/4 inch and 60 inches long, and see what is it? What exactly is it? Without my glasses, it's hard. They just call it a black steel pipe. It's marked on the sticker I haven't taken off yet. So, yeah, there's that. Time to cut open this poor man's head. Man, he's just having a bad day, I guess. Yeah. Let's hope I have a better year than what it started out like. That's what I'm hoping for. Because this year has been one for the clankers. If you're a Star Wars fan, you will get that message. You know what clankers are. Time for surgery. Yep. Ready? Oh yeah. This is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me. Alright. Let's kick it up a notch. Doesn't feel the pain. Joker, like at the dentist, now rinse. Yeah, exactly. So, that's a mess down here. Basically, what I did was make an X. So then it has flaps, and they'll buckle up. If I might have to cut more, but it's to push this stuff through, and they'll fold up naturally. I might have to cut more. It might take some persuasion. Yeah, I think I gotta cut more. Yep. Because then everything wants to be persuasive today. I did an earlier stream, in case you didn't know, Joker. This is my second stream today. Yep, that gives it some play. It wants to fold. Now we try again. Try again. Come on. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's Daddy likes. Daddy likes it. Yeah, give it to me. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I gotta bend it. Hold from this side. From this side. And where is my flathead? There it is. On the details. I think I need to cut more, but just a little bit more in the front. That wasn't good. Speed it up. See how it folds up? You gotta do it gently. If I had a heat gun, it would soften it and make it easier. Which I do have a heat gun, just not down here. Everything is out in my shop, where technically it's supposed to be. But and now I gotta straighten it, because it will look something like this when it's straight. But the skull that I gotta put into it. There. Think a little bit more relief cut on this side. Or a hairdryer. Joker, I just saw you live. I thought I would come and see what you're up to. Normally something fun or interesting. Of course, I'm always got something going on, brother. And then you go, Joker, or a hairdryer. Yeah, a hairdryer too, but I don't have one down here. And, you know, it's not that big of a deal. You just got to work on it a little bit more. And that's where I'm at. Because it's going to hold like that, because this head is going to go inside here. And so this head is now got to get the surgery. Because then this goes on the bar, and then I have to actually dye the material that goes around the base of the helmet with blood. And guess where the blood is? Out in my shop, not down here. So that ain't happening tonight. But this guy is going to get this. Right where I previously marked it. It's time for the brain matter. Look at that brain matter come going. Oh yeah. Give me that brain matter. That's some goody brain matter. We don't want to go too deep. Yeah, that's plenty deep. That's plenty deep. Now, I know it's got to be bigger than that. But this is styrofoam. So now, I just got to work on it a little bit. Got to work on it a little bit. Now I know it's roughly this size. This size is roughly, well shit, this size. We ain't measuring anything, if that's what you're wondering, Joker. We're just... There we go. We're just doing the thing. Hey, look. She upside down. Whee! Got a hole in her head. Don't even need this. Look at that. Now that's some roughneck thinking right there. And it's perfectly in center. And didn't do a single freaking measurement. How good am I? Yeah, this is the material for the neck piece that hangs down here. That's going to be all dyed red. Kind of like the other one that you saw. This is actually just a cloth bag I had laying around. So when I build props, I try to use stuff. I kind of collect, I don't want to say junk, but I do collect some junk. And some things I use for other things. I had this bag probably hanging there. It came on a pair of slippers. And I just like, oh, that's a good bag. I'll hang on to it for something. Well, it comes out. I hung on to it. And now I'm using it for this. Because I don't have other materials right now. And I'm not going to go and spend more money. Because I already blew the budget on these two. I mean, that pipe was not cheap. Neither are these helmets. These are not 3D printed. These are actual Black Series helmets. No, I did not buy them brand new. I went shopping. It took me 6 months to find the right helmet because I knew I wanted to do this project. And during that period of time, I was looking for everything that I needed. We're getting there. Get it to stay right there. The other one's up more. Sticking out further. I don't know if I should stick this one out quite as far. All right. There we go. Probably about like that. Right there, probably. There. Probably like that. Now, obviously, I got to work on the 3D bag piece, but I gotta find the damn hole. There we go. Put some hair around it. You'll find it. There we go. See, That's what I mean. It looks like it protruded through. Just what I wanted. Let's see if I back you up a little bit. Can you get it all in? Like that. Yep. Then this would be obviously a hole through this top after I dye it. And then comes out around here like the neck guard. And the neck guard so there's that. Don't feel bad for the helmets, guys. If you're actually a collector and you love Star Wars and the Black Series stuff, and don't feel bad for these. These were not brand new. These were used off of Marketplace, and I had gotten them a while back. Don't need the Dremel now. Put that back over here by the trucks. Out of the way, because there's no room. But don't feel bad. All seriousness, I mean, I did the custom paint work on this, dirtied it up, aged it up, made it look worn. That's why you see the black. And stuff, but they were yellowing. They weren't taken care of the best. So, not that they couldn't have been salvaged, but I salvaged them for my own purpose. So don't feel really bad for the Black Series helmet here. What? I got no likes? There ain't no love? Really? Really, guys? No one's giving me any love for this? Oh, now you're all dropping real quick as soon as I said hit me up with the thumbs up. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. No love? I like my love. Everyone wants a little love. So, just to show you guys. Oh, let me get this out of the way. I gotta watch my rafters. This is really tall. Oh boy. Oh boy. All this back down here will be covered up. By this bag when I get it done. This goes over top of the head. You put a hole through here, lines up the hole on the head. and then the blade sits in there. This will be dyed red. And then I flare it out, cover all this gap. Don't have to dye down here tonight. That ain't happening on this live stream. But the fact is, like, you won't see any of this. This will be all covered. And then what I do is I'll shred it. So I'll shred the ends to make it look all worn and weathered and been through hell and back. And that's sort of where I'd be at. I mean, you can't really see that. Let me see. You still can't really see it. How far back do I have to go? Can you see that? I have a big head in the way. Yeah. Let's get caught up on the chat. Let's see where everybody's at. Chat is quiet. Chat is quiet. 3 are still watching. That is good. That is good that you are still watching. Watching, and watching. Everybody's watching. Make sure I don't lose my pens. It's funny how pens just disappear when you're looking for them, and then when you're not looking for them, they just reappear. That's a thing. That's a thing. Where is... I gotta clean this mess up. Yep. Gotta clean my mess up. Yeah, you can watch me clean. Look at that. Not that you find that interesting, because you probably don't. But gotta get it ready for the next stream, you know? We got lots of stuff to do and talk about. All that brain matter all over the dang table here from doing brain surgery. There. That's better. Oh. Everybody ran away. Everybody ran away. I bring out the SCX30 and all of a sudden people watching boost back up. That's funny. That is funny. Still got batteries in this. I don't know if there's any life left in this. I haven't charged this in a while. Let's see. There we go. Let's see what we got for obstacles. We got this handy dandy bumper here. Let's we can throw like that, I guess. I don't really have any obstacles right now. Well, I do, but I'm not going over there. Lights working? Lights are working. So we're gonna crawl and talk. Boom. Little junkyard crawling going on here. There we go. Boom. What do you think about that? Thought I screwed up there for a minute, huh? I'm almost at the end of the table. I gotta back it up. Little tiny truck, little tiny truck, little tiny truck. It's a mini-me. Let's see what we else got for obstacles. What do you think? Then we should try climbing over this. This little jig thing that I have. How about we do like that? And maybe something like come off of that and have to like, well, is that why that's, no, that ain't gonna work. Something like that. We'll start here. What do you all think? And we're crawling with the little tiny truck because we just did a brain surgery, so we need a little relaxing after doing brain surgery, right? Little tiny truck. Come on. Grab. Oh, yeah. We got that. Now we're going to go up again. It's like climbing stairs. Look at that. Little tiny truck. We get no traction. No traction. Oh. And we fall over. We got no traction. Nothing to grip on. Nothing to grip on up here. Maybe if I flatten it like that. Let's do it again. For our watching. Nope. It's just not getting any traction on that bar because there's nothing there. It's just metal. Maybe I should bump it. I'll try to bump it. Nope. No. Bump. Nope. Ooh. Can I? No. Once it starts going over, it's game over. The little SCX30. Let's try going over the top without that. Think we can go over the top without it? Little tiny truck. Little tiny truck. Little tiny truck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we might make it. And boom. And boom. What do y'all think about that? Pretty cool, pretty cool. So we did the brain surgery. We played with a little bit of the SCX30 at the tail end just to unwind from doing the brain surgery. Obviously, I have bumpers and things all over the place. That's kind of how it goes. So did you all have fun tonight? Was the stream worth it? We are. We are shutting this off now. Oh, shutting it off? Come on, shut off, you son of a gun. Turn off. I think my battery for this, not my battery, but my charger for this is in this. Yep. There it is. Gotta be very careful. I'm taking this thing off. Come on. There we go. That's what she looks like without the top. Just looking to see. Oh, I lost a mirror. When did I lose a mirror? Guys, I lost a mirror on that side. I didn't know I lost a mirror. Huh. She got no mirrors. That's too bad. Oh well. Look how small these screws are, guys. How tiny. They're so tiny. Like how in the hell are you supposed to work on that? Oh, I see something. A little piece of plastic on the ends is all that holds that mirror on. I lost one. Jeez. Oh well. That's how it goes. I'm gonna take that one off too. And I'm gonna take these pipes off. Maybe we should do that right now. What do you think? What do you think? I need that charger because we got to charge this up. It's going to be charged up. Yes. I'm going to charge it. Damn things are tiny. There. Unplug the battery. Take the battery out. That's how small the battery is in this thing. Tiny. Do I have a small enough screwdriver to take this all apart? You probably wonder why I want to take this all apart. Well, because I have the capacity to make this out of carbon fiber. Or fiberglass. Yep. You heard that. Your boy is thinking that I just don't have a small enough screwdriver. That's what your boy is thinking. I just don't think I can. I mean, I got this little one right here. I would have to go looking. Is this gonna work? We could do some mold making. Oh yeah. I had a box that I was gonna use for something else, but I can use it for this. We can mold this. Would that interest you guys? I mean, we just did this has a mold release agent on it. And it just fell. I don't know why it fell, but it fell. We can mold this. Yeah, I'm thinking we should. Yeah. Daddy thinks he should mold this. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I might have to go looking for another screwdriver. This might not work. These are frickin' tiny screws. Matter of fact, these are so tiny that we're going to have to get out a special mat. And the special mat's crowded with junk, right? Yeah, go figure, right? Yeah, I know. This tool can go back where it belongs, and these screws can go over there, and these go over here, and that can go there, and no, I don't want to lose my gemstones. Shit. I think we're going to do that, guys. I think we're going to make some molds. I think we're going to make a mold. A singularity mold. One mold. We'll put those in there so I don't lose those. That's for my pendant. When I get that done in metal. And we're going to move that. And now... Ooh, yeah. Yeah, see, I'm just random. We're just working on things. Now we're just doing all sorts of kind of things. I don't know where all these screws go neither. They're going to go into a random thing. I'm going to put that over there. And we can move that. And this is magnetic. And this can go right here. Voila! Then we're going to take this thing apart. Somehow that fits. And that's too big. Alright, so while we're doing that, we're going to throw on some music here. Some music here. Music here. Let me put this down. I have to go get some screwdrivers that are really small. And I don't know if I even have that size. So what did we say? Let's put something relaxing on. Let's put... Put that on for now. I'll be right back. This one always stays out in here because I use that a lot. But I need to find a screwdriver. Whew. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You were hanging out with the stormtrooper. You were. You were hanging out with the stormtrooper, guys. What the heck? Open that back up. Open that back up. Why is everything so small now? Go away for 5 seconds and everything goes wacko. Joker! Hey, sorry, I had or went to dinner. That's alright. You have to eat, brother. I gotcha. I gotcha. My stream's a little behind. I had to get some screwdrivers. I think everyone left me. That's it's a crying shame when everyone just wants to leave you. We have to that's a flathead, maybe. That's a flathead too. It's please, baby, come on. Yeah, baby, yeah. Give it to me now. Don't lose that. Don't lose that, little bee. Don't you dare lose that. Oh no, we can't lose that. Oh, you son of a gun. These screws are so small, guys. So small. Like, where's my tweezers? It's so small. Smell. Oh my gosh, that's so tiny. That is so tiny. We tiny. Whew. Wow. Guys, that is so small that I can't even pick it up to show you because I'm afraid I'll lose it. That's how small these screws are. You know, I was thinking how this hobby drives people. Not the YouTube part of the hobby, but the hobby in general. And they always come out with something new. Whoop, little tiny screw. And the thing is that a lot of us have a lot of RCs. There's people out there that don't have any that want some. Now, I'm not saying give your stuff away or anything. I'm just saying we should be grateful for the ones we have. There we go. I removed it. Oh. What else do I got to remove to mold this stupid thing? I got to remove this mirror. All these little holes I gotta tape up from underneath. Oh, that's right. You heard me. I'm making a think I'm going to make a mold of this. I think. I don't know if I have enough. Maybe. Oof, that's cutting it close. The box is gonna have to be really tight. I'm gonna have to make a real tight box that fits really tight. All right, so back to this. Well, I was just thinking, guys, like we should be appreciative of what we got. I mean, there's always going to be something newer and bigger and better, right? Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter. What you own, there's always going to be a newer version of it with better features and better stuff. Even your real vehicles, like I own two cars. Like, well, the bank technically owns my Jeep until I pay it off, but it has some cool features. But I guarantee that the newer and greater model is going to be all that much more better. No screw. This is probably me being an idiot taking all this off. But we should be grateful. I mean, I have a lot of RCs, like, and I still want more because it's an addiction. But at the same time, it's like, if you can't afford the newest and greatest thing, then be happy with what you got. I mean, there's so many of mine that I don't drive anymore that I could sell. It's like collecting anything. You know, I have a DVD collection of like 300 movies. Do you know the last time I put a DVD into anything was probably 10 years ago? This is the front clip. This is very important. We're going to leave that with the 4 screws right there. Why did I remove that? Because it has undercuts. I can't do molding with undercuts. Now see this is the back hook. I got to take this off. So I took the roll bar off because it has undercuts. Yep. Yep. Only one is watching now? Am I doing this just for the ha-has? You guys are all watching somebody else more entertaining than me. That's what it is. I don't get no love. Listen, we went from yes, I am gonna mold this. Stupid screw. Little screw and my little tweezers. Little screw. Ah, come on, you little bastard. Get out of there. You're important. Can't lose you. Stay there. Oof. Jeez. I gotta take so much off to mold this. Alright. Maybe. Can I get by it? Stupid thing. Damn it. I only have one person watching. So that means nobody's watching right now. Oh, there's two. Because I'm monitoring the channel. And because nobody wants to watch me no more. Just because I shifted from Star Wars to... Come on. Oh, crap. Literally, gotta take everything off to do this. This is a stupid idea. Literally taking the body apart. Unscrewing these screws that hold the back bumper, but they also hold this little tiny hitch thing. This could be the death of me. Ugh, see, this. It's all those. Just so I can I can get to this. And undo this. So I gotta undo this, because this will present a problem when molding. So those holes. Anywhere there's a hole, I gotta seal up. There we go. That goes there. So these holes I gotta seal up. All the holes where the roll bars I gotta seal up. The wheel wells I gotta seal up. They have glass in, that's good. Where the mirror was, I gotta seal up. And I probably should take this mirror off. I probably should take this mirror off. Taking this mirror off. I like the mirrors. What am I doing? I'm being stupid, aren't I? Guys, no one's telling me whether I'm being stupid or not, so I'm just going to keep doing it because I'm just that fool. This the little chromey bumper. I'm just going to keep doing it. I don't know why I'm doing it. did make it lighter. So all they have holding these mirrors on looks like a little bit of glue. And I lost one, so we're going to take this other one off. Who needs mirrors anyhow? Now when we're doing a custom body, if I can get, I don't want to, come on, there we go. Woohoo! Yep, there's just a little bit of a plasticky thing, melted plastic almost, that holds the mirror on. And we're going to keep that mirror because we're going to put one mirror back on, of course. Of course we're going to do that. We'll keep the front bumper. We'll get all that nice detail there, I think. So we just stripped down my my body. Stripped it down. Yes, we did. This one goes here. Don't get mixed with these. My little tiny screwdrivers. To do little tiny screws. Yeah. And we took all those things off. Now my body is stripped. I gotta find. What did I do with it? What did I do? Oh, up there. Aha. See, I had a box. Oh, it's too small. Oh, it's too small. It's too small. Oh no, armor pieces are falling out. I don't know. I took all the stuff off, but now should I take the grill off? Anyone answering me? No, nobody's answering me. I don't think I should take the grill off, or the bezels, or the handles, or the Chevy symbol. I mean, it's still going to be a Chevy. I think I'm doing this for my own craziness. So I gotta find a box, or I gotta make a box. Remember I told you before when I do Mono Lake, you either find a box that you can make work, or you make a box. And we might be making a box. And it's like a find a box. So right now we are looking for a box, and I have boxes. SideQuest. Sorry guys, SideQuest. I don't know what's going on with that. I didn't mix it right. A box. We need a box. Let's go straight in the box and never mind that shit. Box. Ugh. Dirty box, but it's a box. Alright, it's plenty deep enough. Plenty deep enough. I gotta shrink it. Yep, gotta shrink it. See? Told you. Hang on to boxes for a reason. You gotta seal up those holes though. You're gonna seal the holes. The holes need to be sealed. Can't be doing this with the holes there. The holes. All the holes. We're only gonna get the outside shape. That's all. Yep. So we got to, if we're only doing the outside shape, we have to seal holes up. I just used the tape. I mean, obviously, you gotta have a place for this to go into the new body, but we're only gonna do this side. And then we have to do this side. Which means you do the reverse procedure, but I'm more concerned about this side. Yep. That's what I'm concerned about. So, we're sealing up the holes so that none of the silicone leaks in. That's what we're doing. All the little screw holes for all these little things that I took off like an idiot. That's what we're doing. Babyface, keep up the grind, my brother. Of course I'm gonna keep up the grind. It's all I got that keeps me going sometimes. It's been a fairly big stream. We did some Star Wars stuff, and now I'm making a custom body for my SCX-30 because why not? I might have to change the title of this afterward. We're covering some territory tonight. Definitely covering some territory tonight. We are the champions, my friends. Scissors. I have scissors. I do have scissors. I don't know where they put them. Where did I put them? What drawer are they in? We got the scissors. Because we are the champions. Beep, 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 beep. Sealing holes. You can always drill new holes, but seal those bad boys up. Yep. Because we're gonna build a carbon fiber body, maybe. I gotta see if I have any carbon fiber left. See, those holes are all sealed up so they don't leak no silicone anywhere. And I gotta seal the wheel wells because that's a spot for your silicone to go. And we don't want that. No, no, no. We don't want that at all. So we're taking the tape. And some of this is going to wait until another stream. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I already did brain surgery on a helmet. This is like the prep work that goes into molding one of these. See, sealing them up. I still got a little bit more sealing to do. Front, a little bit more in the rear. I keep steadily flowing. Well, don't worry, I'm gonna back it with something. I have some scrap cardboard. I'm gonna back over this side, so if it does push it, it's not gonna go underneath the body. Because I already see this being a problem. Yep. We don't want no problems. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see. And yes, I know, I'm using edging tape, like, probably not the best for this scenario, but I'm gonna back it. I'm gonna back it with something. Because we're gonna make a custom body. We're gonna customize the SCX30 over a period of several different streams. When those streams will happen, I don't know. Materials cost money, and money is a problem for me right now. And I have other more important things, but right now, I think I have enough material to do one side of the mold. And yes, and I plan on going and run this truck in a few days, so I literally don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. The silicone will make capture all this detail nicely. You know, I could just fill the whole inside of this thing with tape. I could, and probably, but we're not going to do that, obviously. But we are trying to make sure get the body line right. So we'll be cutting those out with a Dremel. And I don't know if I'm going to make it out of glass and then make a fiberglass one, which will still be lighter probably. Leave it to me to come up with these grand stream of ideas as we stream away here. And I can't believe it's showing no likes on this stream. I can't believe it. You all want me to do content and stuff, but I need these videos to be pushed. That one's good and strong. That one's lined up right. That one's pretty lined up right. Just a smidge bit. A smidge bit. I don't even care if they're protruding out a little bit. I just don't want no silicone to get underneath. Chat's quiet. Nobody's watching. Well, this has got to go like that. And there we go. Oh, that's not going to hold up. Well, you see, I covered the wheel wells I undid all the pieces that were gonna cause me problems. I'm not sure if these door handles are gonna cause me problems or not. Because they do have an undercut, but not a really big one. And now I gotta fill this in so it's solid, and then anchor her down. That's where we're at. And I think that'll be for tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow night stream. I don't know. Or tomorrow day or something. I don't know. So yeah, I just pretty much took apart my SCX30 before this body gets too beat up. And going to make my own. And but it's probably either fiberglass or carbon fiber. I just don't know if I have the resin for the carbon fiber, which is a little different resin than fiberglass resin. And that means I would have to order it, and that gets expensive. So we'll probably go with fiberglass at first and see how that does. Maybe. Something like that. But it's been a stream, and I'm pretty much done. I'm tired, and I need to leave this sit the way it is for tomorrow. We'll work on that. This also was my second stream of the day, so I've had enough. And I'm going to say, you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating, the ones who have. And tomorrow, since we did the prep work, most of the prep work, we will start the process of getting a box ready and to possibly mold this body. And that's where I'm at. So we're not always building other things. We build RCs too. And something this big ain't gonna take a lot of silicone. It's gonna take some. But then I can rock and roll. Start my customization stuff. And take you guys along for a ride. So that adds another thing. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll save this box. You did see Mr. Lee there standing up in the background. You saw me do that. I gotta finish him too. So we have that. We have that to do. And yeah, we keep rocking and rolling. What little I can do, I do. Occupy my time in my laboratory of craziness. So now, once again, it is that time of the night where I'm going to tell you to get off that recliner, put down the remote, shut off the TV, and walk to your door. Turn the handle, because you never know what adventure you may have. And I'll see you around the globe. Now get out there, play hard, and play dirty. Thank you very much. Have a great night.